Hey, what's up everyone? It's Rewind the Image, and I have a commentary for you today, and you are about to invest 9 minutes of your life, so I hope you enjoy it. I've been asked to talk about my favorite SMG class setup. First thing, on a side note, I wouldn't use this setup on a big map because I haven't found good success with it, but let's give you examples. Havana, Firing Range, and Summit are great levels for an SMG or shotgun because of all the close quarter engagements that you're going to be having. And Rapid Fire on the Spectre is my favorite. I know AK-74 is kind of a community favorite, but due to personal preference and what kind of success I've had with the Spectre Rapid Fire, I choose this over that. With this class setup, I use Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. The reason for Scavenger is because with the rapid fire weapon especially, you might get 4 or 5 kills out of the weapon before you need to change out. But with Scavenger, obviously, I can keep going. With Pro, you start out with more ammo, and you get that extra lethal grenade. So those are good bonuses. But then the Ninja is kind of a preference. I mean, you can go with Marathon or Tactical Mask or Hacker even. But the reason why I put Ninja on for that was because I can hear people coming. I wear a headset, and that helps me out. It's beneficial to me. But anyway, so we have here, this is going to be the main gameplay. You're going to see my triple C4 from the start of this headquarters match. But this game is not really illustrating skill. It's more or less showing how to have fun with SMGs and Scout Pro. I'm using lightweight and Marathon other than that. But let me get on to some other issues. On my channel, you guys have been saying no more plays of the day. I just want to let you know that I want to keep doing that. That's fun for me. And if you don't like the plays of the day, don't worry about it. You don't need to watch them. But I will keep on doing commentaries also because I think that's going to be the main draw to my channel, especially when Modern Warfare 3 comes out. I was thinking to myself the other day, why have commentaries gotten so popular? Where are they going and where do I fit in? So I have an answer to all those. It might not be right, but I think the reason why they got popular was because people kind of view YouTube as an online strategy guide now. They can see how somebody's doing something and they can hear somebody talking about it. So I think that's why they became popular. And where they were going and where they have been going is people have been more developing personalities, kind of like a radio show host. I know other people have talked about that, but if you missed it, there's the idea there. And I believe that to be true. So where do I fit in? Well, I hope to give you tips and tricks for Modern Warfare 3 when that comes out. And also, I hope that we can kind of get to know each other, really, because I love discussing things in the comments underneath the video and on my channel. So I welcome you to that. Just recently, a subscriber asked the other day if they could be talked about in the next video, and I said, yeah, I'd love to. Just give me a story that's happened to you, and maybe that'll be entertaining for everyone to hear. And he came up with a good one. His nickname is Mr. Bedhead, and the way he got that is apparently he went to school really tired one day and fell asleep on his desk, but when he woke up, everyone was laughing about his crazy bedhead, and the class couldn't continue. So the teacher said, all right, that's enough. I'm going to take care of this, and he or she tried to comb his hair and broke the comb in his hair. So good story, and thanks for sharing that with us. That clip that you just saw was funny to me because I thought he was coming back around that box to kill me, but he forgot or didn't see me there, so I got lucky. Guys, I'm 29 years old, and I've been gaming for a very long time, and things have changed a lot when it comes to multiplayer, when it comes to single-player graphics, gameplay, everything. I mean, you know, things are supposed to get better as time goes on, and I believe that to be true with video games. You know, there's going to be some nostalgia with Zelda or Super Mario Brothers, but I do believe that video games are going to keep getting better and better. As of right now, I think there's a great reason why Call of Duty is on top of the profit charts. I think it's a great experience for a wide number of people. But anyway, I was gonna tell you about like the first-person shooter that I played, and that was Duke Nukem 3D. Not the very first. The very first was, of course, Wolfenstein 3D, and I once quoted, I said, this is the greatest game that's ever been made, and of course I'm wrong. It's gotten a lot better. It was just so groundbreaking in my eyes and fun. I was like, man, how can it get better? And that's why, hence, I'm really addicted to Call of Duty. But I did some things that were, I guess, I'll just say I was cheating, and that I don't view cheating as good. It's something that ruins gameplay, but in all fairness, I let the people know after I was done cheating what I was doing, so it was all in good fun. But in Duke Nukem 3D, there was a map editor, and what I did was I went in there and set up 2 rooms. The first one was hidden behind a door that didn't look like a door, and then after that you had to hit a sequence of buttons to get entered into the second area. And once you get in that area, which only I knew how to get into, there was extra health, extra inventory items like steroids, and jetpacks, and there was even weapons that weren't in the map originally, like the shrink ray. So my buddy was like, "Where are you getting all these weapons from?" And in Duke Nukem 3D, it was really fast paced, kind of like Unreal Tournament, if you're unaware of it. But the only way to play multiplayer at that time was with the 56K modem. That was the fastest at the time. Of course, it's way faster now, but you know, you'd go through the beeping and screeching of the internet loading up, just trying to reach one number through the landline, and then there you have it, an awesome multiplayer experience just with one person though. So anyway, that was one of the times I cheated, and you know, we had a good laugh out of that because it was quite funny. The second time I remember cheating on a game is actually Checkers. We used to play on Yahoo. I don't know if it's free anymore. It might be. I haven't checked recently because I've been so into first-person shooters. But we would get on there on Yahoo if you have 10, 15 minutes to spare, and you can play a quick match of somebody in Checkers randomly or somebody you knew. But one of my friends that was a girl, she said, "Yeah, I play Checkers, and I've played on Yahoo before." And I was like, "Great, let's get on. You know, I want to beat you and show you how awesome I am at Checkers." Well, it was quite the opposite. She was really, really good at Checkers, and she showed me how bad I was. And that didn't sit too well with me. I'm thinking, man, I can't let her win. Because, of course, I thought I was really good, and I felt invincible, apparently. And so I tried to figure out a way to beat her. And time after time, she kept beating me, which clearly she's the better player. But what I ended up doing was it just popped in my head. I'm like, man, I play the computer when I'm by myself on expert mode, and it always wins. So what I ended up doing was I would open up the program, the single-player program, and put it on expert, let her go first on Yahoo in a separate window, and then whatever move she made, I would put as my move on the single-player program. So whatever the computer did, I put in as my move on the Yahoo program against this girl I'm talking about. So of course, after just copying what the computer was doing on expert mode into the game that we were playing together, I won, and she was like, "Wow, you got really good." And I ended up coming clean on it and telling her what I did, and she ended up just laughing about it. So those two times that I cheated, it was all in good fun, and it wasn't really ruining the game for anybody else, especially since they were people that I knew. But recently, glitches and hacks and infections, I guess is what they call them for COD 4, you know, it ruins the game. You can't play them anymore. And I applaud Treyarch. I mean, I'll say it over and over. They squash these bugs before they even get started, you know, and it's been a great online experience. So, you know, I don't take that for granted. I think it's great that we can play a game without wondering, oh, are we going to get in a game that's fair or not? And, you know, I'm a little older. Maybe if I was younger, I'd still like doing the hacking or cheating or something like that. But my point is, I'm just glad that we don't have to worry about that in Black Ops. And I hope that Modern Warfare 3 will follow suit. And the last thing I want to talk about before the commentary ends is the games that are coming out this holiday season. I used to be able to buy every single game I wanted to buy practically because I had this huge expendable income, meaning that the money I made exceeded the money that I needed to pay bills on. So that has reversed. Now it's a very tight budget to where I'm supporting my wife, my daughter, and I have very little money now to spend on myself, which is good. There's no problem there. It's just that I had a hard time deciding what games I wanted this holiday, so I've been saving up and trying to pay those off already. Obviously, Modern Warfare 3 is going to be a huge one, but Saints Row 3, I think that's going to be an awesome game. If you guys aren't familiar with the Saints Row franchise, give it a try. It's a lot of fun, and Forza 4 is going to be, I think, the third huge one that I'm going to get. The reason why I said it was hard to choose is because there's also Batman, there's Assassin's Creed, there's Skyrim, but just going to be honest with myself, I'm probably going to be spending more time with Modern Warfare 3 than Skyrim. So Skyrim's going to be huge. People that are familiar with that series know that, and that's probably one of those games where you're going to spend so much time on that any other game doesn't matter for at least a couple of months. So that's what I'm excited for. If you guys have anything that you guys are excited for, I'd love to talk about it. Again, just, you know, share your stories with me, share your opinions on what you'd like to hear and what you'd like to see. And you know, I just wanted to take the time to thank you for being here and spending that 9 minutes that you invested. And if you enjoy my channel and the content that I put out, go ahead and tell your friends. That'll help me out a lot, and it'll help the channel grow, and I'd really appreciate that. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.